Everything in life happens for a reason, and that's the damn fucking truth. I swear, every horrible thing that's happened to me always, like, turned out to be a huge blessing in disguise. And it was, about 2 years ago that, I got this horrible sinus infection, and I'm like a natural remedy, like, slut. But I could not get this shit to go away. So I went to the doctor to get antibiotics, and it made it so much worse to the point, like, it fucked my whole system up. Like, it started causing all of these other problems. I started getting this awful brain fog, horrible, like, digestive issues. Like, it just fucked my life up, okay? And it is what set me out on a whole new journey of taking my own health back. Like, I'm glad that I was raised in a household where, you know, my mom raised me on, like, natural health, and so I knew what, like, candida and fungal infections were already, luckily, but a lot of people, like, don't even realize that's a thing. Like, doctors just completely ignore it, and it's ridiculous because they're, like, just now, like, starting to come out and say that most chronic sinus issues are caused by fungus, not by, like, bacterial infections. And it's not even that. They completely ignore the crisis of, you know, fungal infections in people. It's a fucking conspiracy, okay? Like, the medical industry is an industry. They don't, like, want us to be healthy. Like, they make money off of us being sick. So, of course, they, like, deny that candida is, like, a huge health crisis that causes so much disease, like your mental health. If you have mental health issues, it is definitely related to your gut health. Your gut acts as your second brain. Your entire immune system is in your gut. And when you take antibiotics, you're destroying your immune system. And candida, which is, you know, healthy in a normal person, antibiotics just allow for that to take over and cause so many issues. I tried everything, okay? Like, there's this whole market right now, like, around candida because, you know, people are starting to realize that, you know, that's what's causing all these problems. So people are, like, making and marketing all this stuff for candida. I totally got raped by that fucking industry, man. And, you know, I realized the best, like, supplements for it are, like, come from the earth, you know? You don't need to go buy pills. There's so many natural things that you can use. And a lot of people recommend, like, paleo for candida issues, but it wasn't until I started following Sunfruit Dan on YouTube that he recommended eating, like, raw vegan. And I don't eat totally raw, but that was, like, a game changer for me. I started following his protocol, and I swear to God, I started shitting out fucking parasites. And it's like, why does America think that they're, like, immune to parasites or something? Like, your pets get parasites. Like, why are we just like, oh, we don't get parasites? Like, you can get parasites from, like, walking outside barefoot. And think about, like, how much sushi and stuff we eat. Like, ew. But, you know, it was like I was saying in my last video, dealing with it, like, mentally and emotionally and spiritually, I'm, like, so much more respectful of, like, what I put in my body, that I don't look at, like, people eating pizza with, like, envy anymore. You know, I look at it like, I'm not putting that shit in my vessel. Not once, not ever. I'm not, like, totally healed or anything. Like, healing is a process, but doing yoga, like, gave me my way of life back, you know? And all these natural remedies, like, they help. Like, I've gotten so much better, but that was the thing that helped the most. Like, I wasn't frustrated with it constantly anymore. It was like I just accepted it and, you know, went with it. And it eventually, like, grew into this. I feel like this is, like, my life's purpose, man. To, like, help other people, like, heal and get better and see that, like, you know, we're all being fucking lied to. Like, the medical industry is such a fucking scam. And the fucking rabbit hole goes so much deeper than that. But, you know, I'm not gonna get into that right now. There's so many people around the world, you know, who are seeking, like, alternative medicine now. Because, like, the medical industry has just been failing us. So people are starting to, like, turn other directions because they're fucking us up. And people are really starting to see through it, and it's awesome. And also, at the same time, there's this huge movement of people who are, like, seeking spiritual enlightenment and, like, breaking away from, you know, the system. And there's a lot of channels that, you know, talk about natural health, and there's a lot of channels that talk about, you know, more spiritual, you know, awareness and stuff like that. But there's no one talking about how it's all that's connected to it, you know? Every choice we make, from what we put in our bodies to what we, like, consume as far as media, you know, what we decide to do with our lives, you know, the way we speak to other people, it's all connected. The more we break away from their stupid, made-up fucking system, if everybody just turned off their fucking TVs and, like, sought spiritual enlightenment instead of, you know, just being a part of this fucking stupid, made-up system, the system would fucking collapse. There would be no system anymore. So this is what I'm trying to do, okay? Stop hoeing for the man and, like, start hoeing the planet. Let's get back to the earth. Also, stop having fucking babies, okay? Like, we have enough fucking babies. Like, if everybody on the earth died right now, the earth would heal and the world would be the Garden of Eden again. And then some, like, woke hoes could, like, hoe the planet and make the world even more sustainable for life. Y'all didn't know that? There's proof that people, you know, before we fucked everything up, we made the world more sustainable for life. And if that's not our purpose here on earth, then I don't know what is. I'm just saying.